Hello students, Hello students, welcome back to my maths classes. How are you? I'm sure that you are perfectly fine at your home. Now in the last class, we have completed our chapter, and in this video, through this lecture, I am going to start our new chapter number 6, class 9th of NCERT syllabus, and the title of the chapter is Lines and Angles. In this chapter, we will discuss about the brief knowledge of the lines, angles, and the part of the line and kind of the angles also. So let's start from the beginning. It is the first and the basic part of our geometrical portion. So what is the basic thing of it? First, in this chapter we will discuss about the point. Second, line. Third, line segment. Fourth, ray. Fifth, parallel lines. Sixth, transversal line. Seventh, angle, and after, kinds of the angle. So this is the content of this chapter, which is lines, line and angle. So let's start from the point. Anybody else, he or she can describe what is the definition of a point? Let me show it. Point is we oftenly denote a point by a dot. Basically, a point do not has its fixed structure because it is only imaginary thing. It's not real, it's virtual. ये एक imaginary thing होती है because देखो अभी आपको शो हो रहा है कि ये point है, but when we will see in the sky, then a star is also like a point, but the original shape of this star is a very large, so we cannot say that a star is a point, but according to its position from the distance, it's looking at point. तो ये भी अपन देखो जैसे जैसे डिस्टेंस बढ़ाएंगे तो ये भी पॉइंट की कैटेगरी में आ जाएगा भाई. अभी जितना क्लोज होंगे ये हमें एक थिकनेस मतलब इसकी लेंथ और ब्रेथ है, लेकिन इफ वी विल इंक्रीज द डिस्टेंस between the things, between this and us, then it will looking like a point. तो अब ये जितना क्लोज रहेंगे, अब देखो ये क्या है, सर्कल, and if we increase the distance, then it will become a point. So circle, how it is a circle is a point? It's not possible, but it is a imaginary case that to denote a fixed position of a thing, we can imagine this is a point. So the definition of a point, we openly denote a point by a dot, and it can be fixed with a pen or pencil on a paper. So this is the definition of a point. और देखो थोड़ा थोड़ा क्लियरली आपको समझाना चाहता हूं, जो चीज ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट होगी अपन उस पर ज्यादा फोकस करेंगे. नेक्स्ट इज लाइन. लाइन इज है, या फिर मैं सभी इरेज करके लिखता हूं ऊपर. फर्स्ट है पॉइंट, a point denoted by a dot which can fixed with a pen or pencil on a pen or pencil or a on a paper. Next, a line. Line is the path of some points, or line is a path of straight point. These are some points, these are straight, and then if we will join these all points, we will get a straight line, and it can extend in both of the direction. So I am writing a straight path of points which can extend in both directions, like this. A, B. Representation of a line. How can we represent a line? Let's suppose it is a line, and to name it, we are taking a point A here and B in the either side of the A. Then we can say that this is a line AB. It is the notation of this, and we can also say that BA, line BA, and we can say that line AB or line B. So in this manner we can represent a line in the mathematically portion. Now our third point is line segment. Line segment, let me explain. First of all, line segment is a part of a line. Line segment is a part of a line, and it has two endpoints, one in the left side and second in the either side of the first point. Line segment is a part of a line, and it has two fixed points, and it cannot be extended in any side, and it has fixed length. Line segment is a part of line which has two endpoints, and has a fixed length. For example, if in any question it is given that draw a line segment of 2 cm, then you bound it with 2 cm. You cannot extend and you cannot compress it also. So, but it is given draw a line, then you are free to draw a line without any limit. You can draw the small line, and you can also draw a very large line also. So in this case, in the case of the line, you are free, but in the case of the line segment, you are bounded with the fixed distance. Let's suppose this is a line segment. Line segment, these are endpoints A and B. Got it? A representation of a line segment, AB को ऐसे भी लिखा जा सकता है, AB bar. It is the representation of a line, and BA and AB also और BA also. These four notations are there. अब देखो इसमें यहाँ पे इसमें और इसमें क्या डिफरेंस है? डिफरेंस है, देखो वैसे तो सेम है, इस पे बार नहीं है यहाँ पे और इस पे बार है. अब यदि अपन कुछ ऐसी वैल्यूज होती है जो बहुत लार्ज अमाउंट पे यूज होती है. So this portion, line segment portion, used in the large manner in the geometry portion. So there is no need to use the bar again and again. But if we represent a line, then we have to use the proper manner like line AB or the symbol of the line as a bar above to the given points. क्योंकि ये बहुत कम यूज होते हैं और ये काफी यूज होता है मैथ्स में, तो बार बार ये कंपल्सरी बहुत इरिटेट करता है ये जो पार्ट है. बाद में इसको एक्सेप्ट कर लिया कि ए बी के ऊपर बार ना लगाएं तो भी वो क्या होगा, एक लाइन सेगमेंट. नाउ द नेक्स्ट स्टूडेंट, प्लीज कॉपी दिस. द नेक्स्ट इज रे. Ray is also part of a it is also part of a line. रे भी एक लाइन का ही पार्ट होता है, बट इट हैज ओनली वन एंड पॉइंट. सॉरी, इट हैज नो एंड पॉइंट, इट हैज वन स्टार्ट पॉइंट. लाइन इट हैज one start point but not any end point, and it does not has its fixed length. तो इतना बहुत है, इससे क्लियर हो जाएगा. Ray is a part of a line and it has one start point, and in the other direction it can be extend in up to the infinity. So ये इसका स्टार्ट पॉइंट हो गया और ये इसका एंड मींस इस साइड डायरेक्शन में जा रही है. ये तो लेबल करने के लिए अपन नेसेसरी तो जो थिंग्स हम अप्लाई करनी है. रिप्रेजेंटेशन इसका ये होगा ए बी. इट इज द स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट एंड देयर इज नो एंड पॉइंट इन द डायरेक्शन ऑफ B, and also we can say that BA, but we will use the symbol of arrow in the opposite manner. A is the starting point and in the direction of B there is no limit or there is no end point. So it is the definition of ray. Now next point is parallel lines. Parallel lines. Two lines, parallel lines and transversal line. Now we are comparing two or more than two lines between each other. So two lines are parallel. Two lines are parallel if the perpendicular distance between them at each and every point remain constant. Two or more than lines. Let's suppose this is a line and it is the another line. in beginning I am comparing only the two lines. Two lines are parallel if the perpendicular distance between them at each and every point. Let's suppose I am taking this point, this point, this point, and this point, and this is the perpendicular distance. Let's suppose it is 3 centimeter, then it must be 3 centimeter, and this is also equal to 3 centimeter. Then we can say that line AB is parallel to line PQ. And in the other ways, we can also define it. Two lines, they never meet at any point, then these lines are parallel. But it is the local definition, and the proper definition is this: two lines are parallel. Two lines are parallel if the perpendicular distance between them at each and every point remain constant or same at each and every point, then these two lines are parallel to each other. Now I am taking one example, another example. Let's suppose this is a line AB and this is a line PQ, and this is a perpendicular distance L, and this is the perpendicular distance M. I am taking 2 points, and now if L is equals to M, then we can say that line AB parallel to line PQ. Line AB parallel to line PQ. And now I am taking another example. Second, let's suppose this is a line AB. It is a PQ, and let's suppose it is the line UV. Distance, assume this is L, this distance is L, and this is M, and assume this is N and this is R below. Okay, L is equals to, if L is equals to M, then AB parallel to, this is the symbol of parallelism, AB parallel to PQ. If N is equals to R, then PQ parallel to UV. Line PQ parallel to UV. And now we can check here. L left side, look here, this one equal to this one and this one equal to this one. Then we can add these L plus N. L plus N means this one plus this one, distance, sum of these both distance. L plus N is equals to M plus R. L plus N is equals to M plus R, means the complete distance between these two lines is equals to the distance between these two lines at this point and this point will be equal. Then AB is also parallel to line AB is also parallel to UV. Got it? Or finally, combinedly we can say that AB parallel to PQ and AB is parallel to PQ and PQ is parallel to UV. Then UV is also parallel to AB. Got it? So this is the statement, concept, definition, and the brief knowledge introduction about the two or more than two parallel lines. So students, please copy it. Now the next part, intersecting line. Intersecting lines. Intersecting line. As we can see from the word intersecting, two lines when they will meet at any point, then these lines are known as intersecting lines. Two lines meet at a point, और कट भी लिख सकते हैं, इंटरसेक्ट भी लिख सकते हैं, meet at a point, then both lines are known as intersecting two lines meet at a point, then these the both lines will known as the intersecting lines. Suppose this is the line AB and this is the line PQ. PQ एंड छोटा बना लेता हूं थोड़ा, क्योंकि और भी लिखना होगा. ये बहुत है. ए बी, ज्यादा भामासा ना बने तो ठीक रहेगा, बोर्ड बहुत छोटा है. पी क्यू एंड लेट सपोज इट इज द पॉइंट ओ. ए बी एंड PQ are intersecting at the point O, then these lines are known as intersecting lines. PQ are intersecting lines and O is the point of line AB and PQ are intersecting line and are intersecting lines, and O is the point of intersection, or we can say that O is the intersecting point for the lines AB and PQ. So this is the concept of intersecting lines. बात समझ में आ गई यहां तक? चलिए फिर बात करते हैं. अब आते हैं अपन एंगल पे. एक बार चेक करता हूं वीडियो. So we'll copy this. If there are any mistake in the spelling, then you will try to improve it or remove the error wherein maybe on the writing on the board I can commit any kind of a mistake in the spelling. Now I am starting the point angle. पहले एक्सप्लेन करता हूं. देखो, when two lines, एक छोटी सी बात बताऊं, if the two lines are intersecting, then they will intersect at most or at least, जो भी कहें अपन, at a point. मीन्स कभी भी दो लाइन यदि इंटरसेक्ट करती है तो उनके लिए एक इंटरसेक्शन पॉइंट होगा, एक से ज्यादा या फिर एक से कम पॉसिबल नहीं होगा, क्योंकि ये लाइन यू घूम के वापस आएगी नहीं कि वे भाई चल उधर वापस, ना ही ये जाएगी मुंह मोड़ के ले इधर चल ना, ये गलत हो जाएगा. द लाइन्स आर स्ट्रेट, देन दे विल इंटरसेक्ट एग्जैक्टली एट अ पॉइंट, नाइदर टू नॉर मोर देन, neither more than one nor less than one. Now the definition of an angle. Angle क्या है? Angle angle है. Define करें. अपने माइंड में यदि कुछ आता हो तो एंगल के बारे में, हाँ पता है, I know about it, what is the angle, but definition. Let's start. These two lines are intersecting. These assume these are two rays, this and this, and the start point of both the lines or rays is common, and these are two line segment intersecting each other. Then the displacement between each and every case, this is known as the displacement of these two lines. This is the displacement known as between these two rays, and this is this one, this one, this one, and this one are the displacements between these two line segments. So this displacement is known as एंगल, और एंगल को रिप्रेजेंट दो पार्ट में किया जाता है, एक तो डिग्री मेजरमेंट और दूसरा रेडियन मेजरमेंट. तो एंगल को टू टाइप से रिप्रेजेंट किया जाता है. वन इज द डिग्री मेजरमेंट एंड सेकंड इज द रेडियन मेजरमेंट. बेसिकली अपन लिखते डिग्री मेजरमेंट में, लेकिन कैलकुलेशन हमेशा रेडियन मेजरमेंट में होगी. तो अभी भी ध्यान रखना, डिग्री मेजरमेंट में कैलकुलेशन पॉसिबल नहीं हो पाएगी. यदि डिग्री में कोई वैल्यू दे रखी है तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल यू विल कन्वर्ट दिस डिग्री मेजरमेंट इनटू द रेडियन मेजरमेंट. लेकिन हम इसको रिप्रेजेंट करने के लिए डिग्री भी यूज ले सकते हैं, रेडियन भी यूज ले सकते हैं. बेसिकली अप टू द 10th स्टैंडर्ड वी विल यूज द डिग्री मेजरमेंट, इवन 11th ऑल्सो, बट इन द सम केसेस वी विल यूज द रेडियन मेजरमेंट. तो ये एक माइनर केस है, ये मेजर पार्ट है, बट इन द कैलकुलेशन वी विल कन्वर्ट द डिग्री मेजरमेंट इनटू द radian measurement. Are you getting my point what I am trying to say? Okay students, so now define definition of an angle. Displacement between, it is the short form of the between two lines, rays or line segments. The displacement between two lines, rays or line segments is known as angle. Now representation of an angle. Let's suppose these are two rays. This is the point O, A, and this is the point B. O is the starting point of ray AB and the starting point of ray OB. And the angle formed by these both the rays is this. Let's suppose we are considering it by the theta. तो अपन इसको क्या क्या बोल सकते हैं? अपन इसको बोल सकते हैं एंगल AOB. We can say that also angle BOA. And if we have only the unique angle or the one angle, then we can say that angle O. And we are writing the proper name of this angle, then we can say that this is the angle of theta. Clear? So in this manner we can represent our topic or the angle. And now what are the remaining thing? I think it's enough in the today's video, वरना ऊपर से जाने आया सब कुछ. तो आगे की वीडियो में हम क्या क्या डिस्कस करेंगे? In the next video we will discuss about the angles type, kind of angle, in which angle type acute angle, obtuse angle, straight angle, right angle, reflexive angle, complete angle, zero angle. और उसके बाद में क्या बच जाता है? ये तो इनकी मेजरमेंट पे अकॉर्डिंग टू द काइंड ऑफ एंगल अकॉर्डिंग टू देयर मेजरमेंट, एंड काइंड्स ऑफ एंगल अकॉर्डिंग टू इट्स बेस्ड ऑन इट्स नेचर, जो कि सप्लीमेंट्री, कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री एंगल्स ऐसे होते हैं. और फिर अपने आ जाता है ट्रांसवर्सल एंगल, या फिर अल्टरनेट इंटीरियर एंगल, अल्टरनेट एक्सटीरियर एंगल, और कौन कौन से बच गए? इतने होते हैं. वर्टिकली अपोजिट एंगल, adjacent angle, allied angles, like this. So in the next video we will discuss about this. So I hope student you enjoy the today's lecture, because it is the very interesting part of our mathematics. So you will copy or you will write the notes of each and every part as I taught you in this video. I hope you will do it. And now students, thanks for watching this video. Again, thank you.